Dimivam on YouTube. Hey, Adam, thanks for the video. You're welcome. When you empty the bright tank, do you empty the CO2 into the air? So let's talk because when I keg out a beer out of a bright tank, that tank is, by and large, essentially all full of CO2. For us, I work in a very well ventilated workspace. It is very good to have CO2 alarms in your brewery, especially in a cellar situation and a more closed situation. We are very open air and very well ventilated, but CO2 is still something that you need to be very, very careful with. We have protocol in place that we do not put any part of our body inside that open tank that is dumping CO2. But typically what I will do is, the question is, you can take it in a couple of directions, from a safety standpoint and also from a practical cleaning standpoint. We kind of talked about the safety standpoint. Let's also talk about the practical cleaning standpoint. If you are going to be running caustic on a tank that is full of CO2, you run the risk of neutralizing the cleaning capacity of your caustic cleaner. So sometimes breweries will open a vessel. They will run fans into it. They will run a vacuum on it to try to pull atmosphere into the tank to dump that CO2. What I find with the tanks that I have, the size tanks I have with, and the practices that I use, I feel as if I get that out of the way and I am not neutralizing that caustic. We've not seen that caustic break down through the titration tests that we do. What I do is, when I have a cold tank that is going to be going from cold up to hot, if you go back to my tutorial series on CIP cleaning a fermenter, I will open it up, and so it will start dumping. It will start dumping CO2. You want to be mindful of where your face and head is in relation to that. Sometimes if you see the light coming in, the reflection on the floor, you can actually see the waves of gas pouring out of it. It's kind of wild. But I always rinse a tank cold. A cold tank with cold water, because even my groundwater is warmer than the tank. And then I take it from cold city water up to a blend of hot and cold water. So it's up 80, 90 degrees. And then I will go and turn that off, and I will go to my hot liquor tank, and I will blast hot liquor tank water through that spray ball on the tank that I am cleaning, both as a rinse, but also as a way to be blowing that gas out of that tank as well. It seems to work very effectively, and that is the process that I use. Do go ahead and check out that CIPing a fermenter and or bright tank on in the playlist section under tutorials, I believe. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you feel as if you got any value out of the video, please like and subscribe. There are also other videos that you can watch. They're gonna maybe be over here or over here. Appreciate you watching.